Okie dokie. I have about an hour to hang out, answer questions, take some maybe requests. I don't know if you want to hear some music. Otherwise, I'm just going to be working. I have a couple videos I need to put on. Well, not have to. I get to put them on the interwebs, and then I had a couple of requests that I want to fulfill and make sure that I get to this. So that's what I'm doing today, and I'm just really actually trying to have some fun and not get frustrated with technology. So if you have anything to add and you want to be a part of this venture, that'd be great. I would like to have one goal. I would like to have one super chat today. I want somebody that believes in me, that wants to support this channel in any way. And what will I do and how will I celebrate? Tell you what, I will play any song. If I can't do it now, I'll make a video especially for you. Remember Now and Laters? That candy? So good. So nice. So if you are hanging out and you're watching, my name is Wago Howard. I just did a song called Volcano by Jimmy Buffett. I had never done it before. I had a lot of fun with it. Why not just do it for the ukulele too? I mean, that one probably has an ukulele in it. And the gentleman that I played it with the other night, Mr. Blaine, did a wonderful job. Ukulele. Played on this particular one. This particular Islander. Very nice. Hasn't tuned since we played. It's still in order. Yeah, it's got a pretty sound to it, doesn't it? So let's get down to brass tacks. This is actually how I just do the YouTube video channel. I get my iPhone, I put it out, don't do anything special. Try to put some fun backdrop here so when anybody's watching it, if they care to watch it, it is stimulating for the eyeballs. A lot of my students ask me, hey, Wago, what is up with that? And I have to, I have to explain to them, I put these up here for people that have something to watch, but other than that, I don't really do like charts or anything on here. And I want to make sure that in the future, what I am doing is providing music education for the long term and the long run. So if you are hanging out right here and you dig it and you want to ask questions about what is going on, please do so. But remember, be polite and courteous. If nobody's an admin, I will make somebody an admin who seems like an adult, and then have fun. Here we go. Let's see. I'm going to do Volcano. So let's see. If I'm going to be doing Volcano, how should I do this? I guess I should let this ding-a-ding go. And then I should use my iPad to get the song. Now, there are lots of Jimmy Buffett songs. I never really got into Jimmy Buffett. I always viewed it as like 3-chord old people music. But frankly, now I'm old, 45, and I like 3-chord music. So why not? I'm going to do a Garth Brooks song here in just a minute. And I could take some requests too if you want. The song I am going to be doing right now is Volcano. Or Volcano? Not sure how it's pronounced. Although I do live 5 minutes from the volcano. If it do go awry, that'll be a real bummer. All right, here we go. My friend, we have a real treat today. Got our ukulele out. G, C, E, A. When we play a C major or a C major or a C major, we'll be able to see our inversions. They sound really great, don't they? If you want to, today we're going to be playing Jimmy Buffett Volcano. The song is in the key of F major. So we do have F major, F, A, C. We've got a G minor, G, B flat, D. The reason why, there is one flat in the key of F major and D minor, as they share a key, being a relative major minor. F, G minor. We have our next note, F, G. Yeah. A minor as the major third is always played as a minor sonority, that chord. Our next chord after A, B, you betcha, but there's where our first flat is. B flat, if we follow suit, we are simply taking an A major and we're switching it to a secondary fingering, scooting it up a half step, and then B-A-R-R-E bar chording that. We could also just put a half bar right here and throw down that chord. That's what I like to do. And then if we move it up, we get a C major, of course, because whenever we shift chords around. We're just moving them in intervals. This one happens to be a major second. You could play it as Old Faithful if you want. C major. Why not? And then, as I was before mentioning, D minor is the relative minor. If you have bigger fingers, you might want to play just the F and then hold both of these strings with one finger. It works quite well. Remember, when you're doing that with a secondary finger, you could also do that and move that up for your bar chords. When we're playing this one, it basically follows form. Now, the form in this one is going to be the choruses first, then a verse, then the chorus, then a verse, then an interlude, then a verse, then a chorus, then a verse, then a chorus, then a bridge, then a verse, then a chorus, and then it ends. Now, I know that's a lot to handle, but here's how I remember it in my brain. B, A, B, A, C. A, B, kind of C, and then it leaves. That's the outro. That's it. So when we're doing this, and I'm like, now I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to go when the volcano blows. That's our form. That's the progression, but it's part of our form. F major, do, do, do. Do 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 C dominant do 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 F major to B flat major, then F to C, then it's going back and forth as a little turnaround. You're going to do this each time. When we go to the verse itself, it's going to hold that same kind of form. It's going to have ground she was a moving under me, where the tidal waves on the edge of the sea. Well, the sulfur smoke up in the sky. Well, pretty soon we're gonna learn to fly. Then I don't know. It leads right into it. Now, I'm pretty sure I've only heard this song once. Played it last night with a friend, Blaine. Very good job. Inspired me to do a how-to video. How to play over the top of this. Now, when you want to improvise, and we're doing F, B flat, and C, the one crux is this. We have our B flat in all of our notes. Now, if you are at the part right now where you know how to play a C major scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, yeah, yeah, and you can hear that that note has C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. If you flatten this a half step, or you diminish the major seventh and you make it a minor seventh, you are achieving that in the key of C. Well, if you do that for all your other keys, you don't really need to do it for the key of F major, because F major has one flat. If we go ahead and we put ourselves in the position of putting B flat as having its own key, well, B flat has two flats, B flat and E flat, a fourth away. So the thing we're going to want to do is kind of see like our B flat, C, D, our E flat. Yeah, we can omit it and just have that E. It gives us something called Lydian. And it allows us to, oh, not Lydian. Oh, what would that give us? My brain just farted. B flat, C, D, E flat. We wouldn't do that. We would have B flat, C, D, E natural would be Lydian. E flat would be our major. So if you get rid of that, you would have B flat Lydian, which is not a problem. See, my brain just farted. How funny. My wife is texting me while I'm doing this and doing live. I guess I can't do 5 things at once. 1, 2, 3, 4. My friend. Today we're going to be doing a song called Volcano by a gentleman named Jimmy Buffett. Now, this song's in the key of F major. F major has 7 notes and 7 chords that are associated by making something called a triad. When we play this triad of F, A, C, we get F major. When we play G, B flat, D, because we must include that B flat, the minor 7th, not the major 7th, where we'd have a G major. We have a minor 7th in the key, so it gives us our B flat in the key of G. Our 3rd is going to be the major 3rd. Now, even though we have our notes that are called tonic or the foundation, major 2nd, major 3rd, perfect 4th, perfect 5th. When we do these, the reason why we have all the majors, like the next one is called the major 6, it's our D. When we play our E, it's our major 7, then it resolves to our F, the tonic. When we have these, it's because in the diatonic 7, we have 7 notes. do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do of the solo arpeggio are all the majors. So tonic, major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, major seventh, and then we have a perfect eighth. When we see the notes that are in between those, they're called minor seconds. So anytime we have a scale called a chromatic scale, it has all of them. It has our tonic, minor second, minor third, major third, perfect fourth, augmented fourth or flat five, perfect fifth, augmented fifth or minor sixth. We have our major seventh. We have our minor seventh. When we go through these notes, the last thing we have is our minor seventh and our major seventh going into our P8 again. You could have your minor 9, major 9, so on and so forth. When we play this song, the A form, the verse, is going to be F major. It's going to go to a C7 and right back to an F. When we do this, we're going to do a little hammer on so we can play both, and you can do like just the B flat if you want. F major makes an F sus, which is great, or you could go right from an F to a B flat. Either way, you're using the B flat. Oh, now my girl, she quickly said to me, C7, F. Well, you better get on, you better wash your feet. The rhythm I'm doing is kind of complicated. Let me slow it down for you. Let me watch this one. Either way you do this, you want to keep this hand swinging. Down, up, down, up, down, down, down. Or down, up, down, up, down, down, down. Either way, that rhythm's going to be pretty constant. It reminds me of Gunsmoke, I think it was. When we do that with the chorus, which is called the B part, we're going to be playing what the song starts off with, the volcano part. Now I don't know, I don't know where. Well, I don't know when I'm gonna go when the volcano blow. This whole song is a B-A-B-A-C. So there's like the chorus, verse, and then an interlude. Thankfully, all the chords are F major, B flat major, and C dominant 7 or 5 dominant. So here we go. How do you solo over the top of this? Gee golly whiz. What we're going to want to do is put a little time and energy into doing this. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. When we play these notes over the top of this key signature, it gives you our C major. What we don't want to do is play that pesky B note, because the B note isn't going to do anything really great for us. It's going to do something along the lines of add a little tension. We don't really want that. We want to be able to have the same note that's in the key of F. So F major has a B flat. If you play C major with a B flat, this mode is called Mixolydian. C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C. And then you can solo over F major, F, or a B flat, F, or a B flat, C7. And the note choices. We're going to involve that B flat through the whole thing because we do not have a B natural. It's just going to build too much tension. So the whole idea is when you use that E diminish or the C7, it builds tension. If you're playing in the key of B flat, C, D, E, F, G flat, G, A, and then B flat. We have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. B flat, C, D. If you get rid of that E flat and you make it an E natural, that modus is called Lydian. So you would have a raised fourth. Between these three modes, this is what you would call them over the top of just soloing. If you can play C major here and C major here, C major here, you then can move that down to get your minor 7th, C dominant. If you've got C major here, you can move down a C and then pull your dominant out. So you have C7. When you have F major, you can also play an F major with a bar chord right here to get an F major. And then, of course, if you've got your B flat major right here, well, you could just move it on up. Here's our A. That's now going to be a B flat, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, E sharp, F, F sharp, G, G sharp. You go all the way up and find your other chords. The whole idea behind this is being able to play like an F, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp. Well, A sharp is B flat major. It's just an inversion. If any of this made sense, wonderful. Check out my channel. I'm sure you love it. If it doesn't, check out the channel. Maybe ask some questions. Why don't you? Aloha to you. Aw, cute. Yeah, it's a fun tune. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go when the volcano blow. Ooh, should go over and watch Dan Anderson. Hey, if you're watching me right now, stop watching me. Go watch Dan Anderson. He is shredding. Power of positivity. I agree with that.
My friend. Today we're going to be doing a song called
Buffett. What a weird name. Oh, it has two T's. Who knew? Volcano. Do. I'm losing my eyes. Can I see the page when it's right in front of me? Cha-cha. My wife is sending me stuffs. Yes. All right. Let's see. What is the next song we're going to do here? Why is that not charging? It seems problematic. There we go. I also need to figure out how to get into fourth wall. I've been trying to work on that forever now. All right, let's see. I feel like I've got my head cut off right now. There were... Yeah, Bono. All right, so I need to do a song by... what's the name of this person? Bono. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. Okay. Why is that not charging? Oh, that's right, because I bought something and it doesn't work because I don't know how to work it. Good time. If I had to guess, I would say that this is probably in the song in the key of C. Or at best, F probably. You two still haven't found what I'm on. There it is. Oh, it's in the key of C sharp. Excellent. Okay. My friend. You know what? I should check to see if that's actually the key this is in. I don't want to lead people astray. The key of C sharp is a mother. You too. You too. What was the name of it? Still haven't found what I'm smooching. Oh, you boys are cute. Oh, commercials. I wish I could afford not to have commercials on YouTube. All right, it is. Where did it? My friend. Yeah. This is a U2 song. It is called Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For. We're going to be playing in the key of C sharp. I'm going to show you two ways on how you could rock out at whatever level you're at. One of them involves using a capo, C-A-P-O. Some people pronounce capo. I don't know what the right way to do it is. Doesn't matter. When we're playing this, we can do it in C, but what I'd urge you to do is put your pinky, move that up to a C sharp, and then take your first finger and bar that entire first fret. The whole idea is if you can get these notes to come out, there's no need to use a capo. You got it on your own. When we play this C sharp major, we are utilizing a system which I teach to all of my students. So let me just show it to you really quick. C major, if we play with the pinky, and then rather than playing D minor like this or like that, we play with our secondary finger, omitting our first finger altogether. Instead of playing old faithful E minor like this, we move our D minor up a whole step and bar. That gives us an E minor. When we move this all the way back here and we play the F, we remove a pinky and we just play the same thing we played for the D minor, no first finger. And then we have our pinky doing this. We get an F major. Moving that up a major second, barring again, keeping that shape, no pinky. We get a G major, sounds the same. We just don't have that pesky open G now. We have it covered, so we can play staccato notes. When we have this G major and we go back again, remove that first finger, no pinky again, we have an A minor. You betcha. It's the same A minor except you're using a different finger. And then our fingerings, if we lay down our B diminished or our G7, we're again, no first finger. We can move this, have our moving and passing chord, and then do our C again. So ipso facto, if you move up the C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp. So when we're playing this song, we're really just working on the rhythm. Now, I will show how to play with the capo here in a second. But for those of us who do play these as bar chords, you're going to be playing a C sharp major, or just act like it's a C, and then throw down your F for the sus chord. It gives you that tension and release. The only other chords you would be playing here would be the G, so you play it like such, or you do exactly what I just showed. Here's our C, D, E, F, and G. Perfect. It's a bar chord. Not too hard. Work on those and you get this song. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. Now, when playing this one, I also enjoy putting like a 9 in there as well. So if we're doing this, you can put your pinky right here to get a G sharp. When you hold down your F sharp major, it gives you a great chord. I have climbed all the highest mountains. I have to be with you, only to be with you, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for. That essentially is the entire song. Now, how do you jam and solo over this? Gee golly whiz. You'll be playing through the key of C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp. Or call them as the flats. D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C, D flat. Otherwise, standard chords are. Now, let's use our Capo capo. When I put this on here, I try to put it on as flat as possible and put it in the middle. If I find that the band I'm playing with and I put a capo on here makes it a little flat or sharp, I can move it to which way that makes it flatter or sharper, giving it a little intonation. But if you're not close enough or you have huge gaps between your action and your fretboard, chances are capo is going to make your instrument go out of tune. So you want to give it a little tune. Ooh, hear that nonsense? So I need to put it down a little bit. Perfecta. Not perfect, but close to it. Very nice. Da, na, na, wee, C is down, C sharp now, C sharp to a C sun, back to C. Now you can just play Old Faithful if you want, or you can play the G the same way, down to F and remember C. For that secondary chord, remember if you put down your pinky there, still haven't found. Great note. What are you looking for? Yeah. If you enjoyed this, put something cool in the comments. Put maybe some song you're working on, and if you haven't already become a member. Subscribe, enjoy, thumbs up, aloha. Bono. Anybody watch YouTube? Hi, Rachel Loa. How are you doing out there in TV land? You enjoy your sunshine-filled day? Although it's raining, isn't it? Yeah. You too. And what was the name of the song? Still you haven't gowned. Nice. And I still haven't gowned. Still haven't found what I'm. Yeah. All right, done. And then hashtag how to ook. And that's about it. You know what, too? I bet you this song has I haven't listened to the song actually. I just know of it. It's raining a bit. I bet it does the same thing on the guitar, but it's up higher. And I think those are 9 chords. Wee. You too. Yeah. My friend, you too still haven't found what I'm looking for. This is in the key of F major. When we play this, we're going to have a G, an F, and a C. When we play this F major, if we could put our pinky up here on the D. So when we're playing this, we get this kind of 6 chord. Oh, sounds so good. And then we go back to R1. Also, if you're playing this and you really, really want to, you don't even have to do anything but put the C here and put your pinky down to get the F over the top of it to get that kind of suspension. This is called a suspended fourth or a sus4 or you can name it many different ways, but we're just going to keep it with that. When we do our F sus, we can do our F, G, A, B flat, our B flat over the top, which would be about right here. Gives that same feeling of suspension and then resolution back to the 1. It's kind of a great feel. What we're doing is we're taking something which is a consonant, which these 2 notes are called a harmony or a dyad. These 2 notes are also called a harmony or a dyad, although they're not equal temperament. This one's called a major third, and this one's called a minor third. So when we get rid of that third and put a fourth in, that's a dissonance. It makes it feel not bad, but it kind of makes it feel like it has a little ways to go, and that comes back to home, and everybody's like, oh. So for this song, we're going to play our C. Now, if I remember correctly, this LP, I listened to this back in the 90s. I haven't heard it in quite a while. It has a build-up with all the different instruments and then all the people with the fun names in the band. Yeah. But the progression is C major. It goes to our F sus, and then back to our F, and then right to our F. Does that over and 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 over. And then the chorus, G, we're going to go to our F, put our sus in there if we can. And what I suggest maybe is if we can really just hit it, we'll be able to do our pinky up on the D, we'll be able to hit the B flat, and then we'll be able to pull it back to our F. Sometimes lots of fun. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I have climbed the highest mountains. I have run through the fields only to be with you. Only to be with you. More verse, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Does it twice. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. Now, if bar chords are real problematic for you right now, check this out. You can play your top finger on your 3rd fret, skip the 4th, play the 5th like you're playing an A. I know everybody still plays it like this. Try to shoot for gold and play like that, popping this up here and going, that gives you a C major. When we take this and we float this, we can go down here. It goes to a B flat. We can go up, goes to a D. Long story short, if we take the next chord, this C, and then we play these two, the B and the E string, and then we play the G and then the D, 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th, we can take this G and move it down to an F. This is as simple as it is. What it does is it omits the bass strings on this guitar, and it treats it more as if you're playing like a 4-stringed instrument, like a baritone ukulele. So, show the G and an F, but we can add our pinky and add a little bit more tone. And then if you have large hands, maybe wrap it around to get that G and bring it down. Coolness, right? So there are ways around a bar chord, but we don't want to negate doing the bar chord at all. We actually want to try and do that B-A-R-R-E bar chord because it makes you a more efficient player. I don't know any of the words of this, so I'm going to go look at the end of this. There is an interlude after your verse and your chorus, and then it ends and it just takes that chorus out to the middle of Nowheresville. So it has, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Some possible rhythms could be this. Slow it down. The one thing I'm doing for all of these rhythms, this hand just keeps on going. It does not change. It goes up and down, 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 over and over. So when we have these rhythms, it's because we're playing the hand going up and down and then interacting with the fret, the strings by doing rake picking or individual notation. Kind of feels like this. Let me do a little bit of the verse. I believe that the kingdom come, and all the colors that lead into So the feeling has something called an inflection or an accent. In that fashion, then we just speed that up to get the rhythm we such desire. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, this lesson, this technique, this true toil, and this trial and error. It really is what it is. You put your fingers where they shouldn't be, you're going to get wrong notes. If some of the back fat on your fingers mute a string, it doesn't play the note you're looking for. It really is just a trial of errors. And I can guarantee you, if you get lessons, it shaves several months, if not years, off of the entire process, getting you kind of where you want to be. Remember, support your local musicians in your area if you can, or go online and find a music community and ask where you should go get lessons from. Everybody has their own special way of doing it, so get a couple different teachers and have fun. My name is Wago Howard. Aloha to you. My friend. That was fun. I'm not the biggest fan of you two. Can you tell? Okay. Let me Let me jump on and give me a second. You too. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. You know, it's funny too. I did not even mention that it was in C sharp. Not pleased with myself. Aw, shucks. Did the whole video, didn't even realize it's in C sharp till the end. My bad. Put a capo on that first fret. Enjoy. Or practice your bar chords. I will know it's the future when my phone knows that chord is spelled with an H. That I don't use it in the electrical sense. I use it in the musical sense. Whatever. There's that beep talk. Select the audience. Yeah, I'm shooting for. I don't know what I'm shooting for here. I did enjoy singing with that. Do I have any time? Let's see here. Carol, mom, I don't know. I got guitars. What did I have? 5-year-old. Do you have any time this afternoon? My grandmother girl will meet you. I am choke full right now. Let's see. Time in the afternoon. I have Jackson's a new student. I have I'm doing this. I've got Gino now. I have a 3:20 hold. That's the best I could do. I have a 3:20. If you want to stop by for 5 minutes, say hello. Take a quick audit. I'll meet the little one. Aloha. Cutie wants to take piano and ukulele. Blah, 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 blah. Na, 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 na. My friend, this is a real treat. Got this one requested on the live stream the other day. If you already don't watch the live stream, I hope you do. Join our music community. My name is Wago Howard. I teach music theory here in Hilo, Hawaii. I would love for you to sign up for our members only kind of classes. Otherwise, there's a plethora of other things out there. I hope you make it back here. Today, we're going to be doing Bell Bottom Blues by Derek and the Dominoes. Now, in the beginning, we have a B, a C, a D, a C, and an E. A minor, C major, F major, G major, F major, D. Now, this is simply just a little intro, unto which we do all sorts of movements inside this key, most of which is like these little kind of rave movements. And I want to show you a particular one because it goes back into the C, which is the beginning of our verse. If you like this, thumbs up, put something cool in the comments section, why don't you? Maybe suggest something you've been working on. We can work on it together. Bell Bottom Blues. To an E dominant, A minor. We're going to wrap our pinky around to get the G, and then we're going to play an F major. We're going to play 3 quick chords, F, G, C. That's not right. Is that right? Do I have to listen to the song? Waka waka. Bummer. No, I guess it's not a bummer, but Bell Bottom Blues. Belle Biv DeVoe. I am most definitely doing a song from Belle Biv DeVoe today. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty artwork. I bet they are. I will never buy anything from a commercial. Ever. I mean, it is is what I thought. This is just a little bit different. That is incorrect. How funny. My friends, hey, we're going to be doing Bell Bottom Blues. This was a great request on the live stream the other day. Let's see. It's in the key of C major. We're going to be walking the C major down. So C major, G with the B in the bass. All right. We're going to do an A minor, then an A minor with a G, and then an F. Hold on that. Our turnaround is F, F, G. And the whole idea behind this is there's a lick that's played over the top of it. So when we learn that lick, that's our riff that we're going to put between each and every one of these movements. Remember, for this song, we are playing in the key of C major, which hypothetically means we are in its relative minor. The major 6 is A minor. So we're both in the same key. There is a modulation or a tonality shift onto which we go to A major for the chorus. The A major is going to walk down to the G sharp. It's going to play an F sharp, but I like to just play like an F sharp minor 7 if you want, or an 11 chord if you want. And then we're going to be doing an E and then walking. And if you have a bass player, all you got to do is do a cool lick. Very Clapton-like, right? Let's work on that lick. The chord itself is the cage system. We're playing a C major with the bar chord at the fifth, and that gives us our F major. When we have an F, and we've got our A and our C, our F, A, C, we have our arpeggio. So part of this is we're playing just simply so 1, 5, 3, 1. And then we're moving and shifting over to a D, and then moving that D back to a B. The whole idea is when we have that D and B, we're playing the D and the B from the key of G major. So not a real stretch here as far as music theory goes. And as far as like what we're trying to do here, we can do all sorts of stuff. Slide up to it, or we can take this here at the 4th fret, the B, and put it right here. Either way. Real stretch for your fingers. If you don't play your arpeggio right here, and you move a shift a finger over, you can drop down to it. You might even drop it down to the G. But work on those arpeggios, have fun. The whole feeling of this is Bell Bottom Blues, made me cry. I don't want to lose this feeling. If I could choose place to die, it will be in your arms. Here's our lick, right? A major. Do you want to see me crawl across the floor to you? Quick D to C. You can, or you can do a D, C, or you could do an E, E, E. Either one. If you do your C, make sure the E is in the lowest note, and then move it right back. It's a half thing. If you're going from the D to the E, make sure you go from the D down to the solid E, or D down to a version of the E. You can go to an E dominant, but it's going to be moving back to an A, so I guess it kind of fills out the thing. You're going to do it twice. Do you want to see me beg you, take me back? I barely do go. I don't want to fade away. Oh, give me one more day, please, 'cause I don't want to fade away. Ooh, gee whiz, that's high. The last time it does the D to the E, and it does the F, F, G, onto which if you are playing by yourself, throw your E to your E. I like to go like, and go up to that high F. Because it sets the tone. You can also hit that open G when you're going from the D to the B, but then you have to change your phrasing with where your D and your B are. That's pretty much the whole song. Does verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. There is a jam, as any fashion would, and then it ends with just the jam off to does like a fade. enjoyed visiting this song again. I might throw this one back into some of my set lists. Anyway, if you enjoyed it, thumbs up, put something cool in the comment section. If you lasted to the end of this video, I don't know, put maybe like a star and a raindrop and a unicorn in the comment section. Aloha! What up, Wes? How goes it? Is this Wes as the same screen name as Wesley? Because the person that suggested Bell Bottom Blues' name was Wesley the other day, if I remember correctly. Although I think I am losing my mind. I just tried to do 5 things at once and I could not do it. Got to get to it. What was that one? Bell. What a fun song. Bell Bottom Blues. Bell Bottom. I can't spell. All right. I guess I'm old. Next pair of glasses I get, I need to get bifocals. How funny. Life is weird. All right. Bell Bottom Blues. Derek and the Dominoes. Dominions. No. It knows. I can't spell. I can. It's not well. Rachel would not say I'm a good speller. She would be correct. These are all for form. This has nothing to. Ooh. No, oh, that's right. Metal West. Yes, I like your channel. How are you doing today? I'm just hanging out. I'm doing lessons. I have a student here. We're going to be working on Wave, Jobim, little Yaz. I do like the jazz. This person in particular, I'm trying to get them to understand phrasings underneath the 5th fret. You know, so it's like trying to explain like metal side palm muting and how to hear the harmonics, so you could like do some cool bend. The Sammy Hagar stuff. What am I doing? Oh, here it is. It will be in your arms. Do you want to see me crawl across the floor from you? All right, this one is done. I'm done with you. All right, and then, maybe a Strumming for Satan. Anybody in the comment section have a song that has the word or reference to Satan in it? I could put it in my series Strumming for Satan, where we give a little homage to the Dark Lord. How fun. Plane That Never Ends. And then the other one was Ain't Life Grand. I kind of know that one. I want to do that one then. I'm going to do it. Kind of know it. It has a really cool piano solo in it, I think. Oh, my back. Capo. We don't need no stinking capos. Ain't like it. Ain't like it. I don't think this is the same song. No, it's not. Who the hell is Jimmy Pappas? Widespread, you goops. That's I get it. It's a phrase, but it drives me crazy when bands like name their music like Battle of Evermore. I would never write a song and name it Battle of Evermore. Yeah, like you understand why, right? It's weird. Hi, I'm Taylor Swift. I can do anything I want with naming a title of a song, and I'm gonna name it this. Watching people roll by, watching where they're going, watching what's your job, watching you not going. past the liquor store, throw my money down, pay me like grand. Goes to C, doesn't it? Yeah, my friend, we're going to be doing a song by, I guess, one of my favorite bands, Widespread Panic. Tell you what, I've gone to many Widespread Panic shows. However, I don't remember any of them. You know why? I've got a bad memory. We'll leave it at that. When we go through the idea of what form is, we're talking about verse, chorus, and jam when it comes down to jam bands. Now, you can name these anything you want, but I'm going to name them A, B, and C. When I say A, B, and C, we've got an A that's going to begin us off. The A is the same as the verse. So we've got G, D, E minor. With these three beautiful chords, the 1 chord, the 5 chord, and then the 6 chord, we find ourselves in the key of G major. G major, A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor, F diminished, or we can call it C diminished, or any of the diminishes actually, because almost every diminished is the same thing except for 2 particular diminished chords, because whenever you add on notes tertiarily with the double flat 7, they always become other triads, but it's a hard concept to understand in the beginning, but it's pretty cool. When we play this, the whole idea is when we end on the end of the verse, we're going to have this kind of E, G, D flat, D, E flat, E, D flat, D, E flat, E, and we're going to walk up to the G. So we're going to throw in a real quick F sharp there, or our passing tone, or a D7, and then it's going to go to the G. And life can. Here we go. We're going to try it one time. Watch this verse. Watch the people roll by, wondering where they're going. Hey, what's your job? Where are you going? And it has the second verse, same as the first. I'm just going to end it. Throw my money down. Hey, life can. Goes to the E minor both times. It's a blaring C and then goes right back into the groove. My wife's got those blues. Now I got them too. So this is a simple 1-5-6 jam. Gonna bring her kids. Make those blues run. F, A minor, C. If I remember correctly, it does this like, I think it does 4 measures. This is where the really cool solos are happening. Or the bridge, if you will. Have fun with it. The chords, what to do? The chords that I would do would probably be over the top of this. Just hold down the C major and then play C major as a dominant. So here we'd have a B flat in there. F already has the B flat because that's the perfect fourth. And then A minor does not have a B flat. However, you can choose to go something like. This is called A Phrygian. Now, the whole idea is when we play this 1, 2, 3, we are simply playing a modus of F major. F major is F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. The whole idea behind doing this from the A means you're just starting the F major in a different position. The sound it gives you when you play A, B flat, C, D, E, F gives you the modus or tonus Phrygian. So that works quite well over the top of. Just one time, keep those in your head. You can play your F all day long, but it just feels a little bit too much to play like Ionian. So you may even want to change your moduses around, get rid of that note of the B flat, put a B in there, and play F, G, A, B natural, and that gives you F Lydian. And then for A, it would be A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It would give you A minor, natural minor, and then C would be C, D, E, F, G, A, and then B. So it would be our major. Either way, have fun playing with the different moduses and the different scale techniques. I'm sure by this point in life, there's a backing track for this song out there. Ain't Life Grand? This was always a crowd pleaser too, I remember. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video as well, thumbs up, put something cool in the comment section, and have a great day. Aloha. Ain't life grand? I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I didn't want to say it in the video, but I might have partaken a little too much in the booze when I was in my 20s, when I saw Widespread. I only remember the feeling of shows. I don't remember the full shows. It's a real bummer. So if anybody out there is kind of floating through life and wondering what to do, anyway, you do you. If you are hurting out there and you figured out that booze is the issue, there are places that you can call and talk to as well. That is definitely the first step. All right. One of my new students really enjoys Garth Brooks, so we're gonna do her favorite Garth Brooks song. My friend, Garth Brooks. Chris Davis. Is that Chris Davies? What was his alternate personality? Chris Gaines, I think it was. Chris Davis was a friend of mine in high school. Chris Davis, if you ever watch this, I hope that you're doing well. Now your kid would probably be around 7 or 8 or 9. I hope that your drone business is doing well. I do believe. Long story short, I enjoyed our time. And I'm really looking forward to like 3 minutes from now. We've got a student. We're going to be going over jazz. Anyway, let's talk about this song. This is... Oh, I can't start a video like that for my student. Silly Billy. My friend, Garth Brooks. We're going to be playing country music, and this song is called Thunder Rolls. Garth Brooks had many popular hits. This particular one starts off with a little drone in the key of D minor. You want to just try this concept called ostinato strumming. Just going over the top of it like a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... And then if you want to come in, you can just start singing 3:30 in the morning. We're going to play a B flat major. Not a soul in sight, hey. City's looking like a ghost town on midsummer's night. So we are essentially playing in and out of the key of F major. The reason why we're in and out of the key, there is no A major in the key of F. F major, G minor, A minor, B flat major, C major, D minor, E diminished F. So when we play this, if we're making our third a major chord, that means we've got the major third as a major triad. So when we're playing this, we can look for it in a different key signature, but every other chord inside this key is perfect for the key of F, so we're just going to keep it in that key. If you don't understand chordality, music theory, or family chords, maybe check out this channel and type in my silly name, WAGO, family chords. It talks about the circle fifths and how you can learn how to draw it and start talking about it. D minor goes to a B flat to an A. Hey, come on in. When we're going through the notes like this, the only thing that we wanted to do, oh, you know what? I have somebody calling me that just interrupted my video. How you doing, Gina? Oh, I can't talk right now. Oh, no, to the phone. Getting calls all the time. Thanks for hanging out. Hello.
Yeah, I've been studying. I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting a wave.
Yeah, let's throw out the backing track and go through a couple measures
Okay.
and
Yeah, just,
see if we can keep it underneath the 5th fret and have